Alright guys, so I'm gonna tell you about my diphenhydramine trip, other known as Benadryl, but the active drug in it is called diphenhydramine. So I take about 25 pills. One of them costs not. See, what am I talking about? Each one of them have about 25 milligrams in it, and milligrams of diphenhydramine. So I take 25 pills, which come out to be 625 milligrams, which is actually a lot. There's no people that are known to take way more, like double that, but 625 is a lot. So what they're taking too is even way worse. But I take. All right, so I do this on Christmas night with my sister. I tell her to babysit me because I need someone to watch me. Because I've never took this drug before. It could do anything to me. So I take it, and then 30, 45 minutes later, next thing you know, my stomach is just feels like it's being like someone's twisting my organs together and tying it in a knot. Like, it's the worst feeling in the world. Like, Benadryl is the worst thing to ever take to get high. I would never tell you to do this. And and you feel so like your weight is like multiplied by 10. Like, it's not a good feeling at all. It's like you're moving through syrup. It doesn't feel good. So I take it, and the next thing you know, my leg starts twitching. And it's funny because we had a ball in the house, and like, there was a ball I was playing with earlier, and I sat it by me. I was sitting on the couch, and next thing you know, I kick it really freaking hard in the house because my leg was twitching. I just look at my sister, and she looks at me, and I was like, what the hell, you know what I mean? Because I didn't really say anything because, like, I'm emotionless. Like, this thing makes you emotionless. You don't want to talk to nobody. You're really moody. It's just not a good drug. I'd never do this. So, um, later on, I start, like, I don't blink at all. It's like I haven't blinked in like 20, 30 minutes, and um I'm staring at stuff, like a lamp. I was staring at this lamp for probably an hour, like, literally, no joke. I was probably staring at this thing for an hour, and the next thing you know, I look at it, I'm just like, what? I'm like, what did you say? Like the lamp was talking to me or whatever. And just for so y'all know, like, diphenhydramine, it's not just it won't make you just hallucinate, but you don't know the difference between the hallucinations and reality. Like, everything is real to you, so all the hallucinations that you see, you're not gonna be like, oh, I'm just tripping. You think it's real, and so I go outside, and I had like $200 in the truck, because this is Christmas, and I just got a lot of money, and I left my money in the truck. So I go out there, and I see, this truck is supposed to hold like 5 people, and I see 20 people in my family in there, and I'm just like, hey, let me in. I need to get my stuff out of there, and everybody's just laughing and ignoring me, and I'm getting mad. I'm like, let me in, I'm trying to get my stuff, and they didn't. So I was like, okay. So they back out of, like, the truck literally backs out of the front yard and leaves, and this isn't really happening, but this is what I see. So I turn back around, and the truck's there again, except there's only like 5 people in there now. So I'm like, hey, let me get my stuff out of there. It's just my two younger sisters, and then they're just ignoring me, and they roll the windows up. I'm like, and then I'm banging on the window, like, give me my let me in. You know what I mean? I'm getting mad, so I go back inside, and I tell my grandfather, like, he's asleep, and I wake him up, like, give me the keys. I need to get my stuff out of there. And he's like, what? So I just freaking shut the door because I was mad. So I go, Next thing you know, I go back outside, banging on the window. I'm like, let me in there, you know what I mean? And I'm banging on the window, and then finally I just go back inside. But before I do, we had this decorations in our on our gate, um, and they're like angels with a horn in it. And I'm talking to the angels. I'm like, tell them to let me. I was like, tell my sister to let me get in the truck so I can get it. And then the angel was ignoring me. The decoration was ignoring me, so I just went inside. And um, next thing you know, I'm just sitting there in the kitchen by myself, and you know, I'm seeing like flies everywhere. You know, these aren't real flies either. You know, it's just I see flies. You know, and next thing you know, my uncle says, "Hey, did you find the Jenga piece?" Because we were playing Jenga earlier and we lost a piece, and then just now, you know, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then he says, like he's by me, he says, "Hey, did you find the Jenga piece?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I look at him, he's not even there. Nobody's talking to me at all. So about 20 minutes later, my freaking auntie's talking to me, but this woman lives like cities away, so she's not even there. I'm just talking to myself, and you know, that's the dangerous. Like Benadryl is just a dangerous, stupid drug. I would never do it to abuse to get high off of. Just take the recommended amount. You know, I've heard of people overdosing on accident because Benadryl is easy to get used to, so you have to take more for it to actually affect you. And people's taking more, and it's actually affected them, like getting them high. But me, I just did it because I wanted to do it and I knew it'd get me high. But I didn't expect it to be as bad as I thought it'd be. And you will regret it if you ever do it. I would not ever, ever tell someone to do this. This is the worst feeling in the world. You will regret it, and it changes you as a person. Like I'm very like for about a week after that, I was very moody. I hated like everything. You know, I didn't want to talk to nobody, and everything would piss you off really quick. And to this day, it still changes me how I see life as a person. Like it's just nothing is the same anymore. Nothing will ever be the same for you. And this is exactly almost a year ago on Christmas last year. It's now Halloween. Today's Halloween. And yeah, that's my story. If you like it, give me a like, comment. Um, if you ever want to talk to me about this, um, on the video you can see my name tag. It's XK1LO3R360X. You can try to hit me up on PlayStation if you ever want to talk about doing it, because I can't talk you out of doing it. So if you ever want to talk, just talk to me on there. If you want to speak, and if you just want to text me or whatever, I'm gonna put my Instagram name down so y'all can talk to me. And that's it. Like, comment, and bye.